guys,
I'm Briony,
I'm Tamzin.
and we are about to embark on a 3-month round trip to Southeast Asia.
So if you're curious what we're up to, where we're going, how we're getting there, then keep watching.
Just in case anyone's wondering, we're approximately 40 minutes into the flight. We're absolutely starving. My belly is literally buckling, and I'm concerned for the next, how long is that? 22 hours and 20 minutes.
Safe to say that it's going swift.
Swift. Well, I thought you said left. And I was like, yeah, it says going left.
Oh, yeah, I should have said that.
Hello vlog.
Hi guys.
It's been a little while. We're not going to lie. We've been through the wars.
Yeah, it's been a tough past 8 days.
Yeah. So, this is the point that we would just like to say. Number one, we are very grateful to have this opportunity. We are very grateful to be here together, and we recognise the fortunate position that we're in. However, there are some things that we have come up against that we possibly didn't anticipate. Firstly, we got off the flight to Denpasar and got to our accommodation. You won't see any of this because guess what? There's no footage. Anyway, we'll get to that. And we got ourselves situated, got comfortable, and I quickly became extremely homesick and subsequently made myself ill. So I was up through the night with a bit of a stomach issue and vomiting, which meant that the next day was also not fun.
We had to, from arriving in Denpasar, we stayed one night there, and then we had to make our way to Ubud, which was a 2-hour drive. It was quite a decent drive. So, with Bryony not feeling particularly well, the drive wasn't the nicest.
It was rough. It was rough.
The car that the guy was driving was like a souped up
Toyota
Aygo with like the spoiler and everything.
Oh my god.
So he was driving quite quickly. He was lovely, but he was quite a kamikaze driver. So that was tough.
Yep.
To say the least.
Yeah. So we arrive in Ubud and we get settled in our hostel, which thankfully is really nice.
Lovely.
With plenty of space, plenty of facilities, really clean. It was the Gypsy Lust hostel in Ubud, if anyone's curious. I then became unwell with the cold. So that's nice. Moving on.
We were also hit with some intense jet lag.
Yep.
So we were staying up until about 3 o'clock in the morning and then waking up quite late. So found that we couldn't really do much during the day because we were so tired. And it's also very hot in Indonesia, if you do not know that.
I mean, we still achieved plenty and we're happy with what we managed to do in Ubud. However, we maybe didn't consider the severity of the jet lag that we might feel.
Yeah.
Which was a faux pas on our part, but that's okay.
But we did decide that we wanted to have 5 days there.
Yeah.
To kind of give us this buffer to do what we want to do.
Yeah.
So we spent a few days in Ubud. We can insert a few clips here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
/ afternoon vlog. It's day 3 and today we are off to see some rice terraces. We've had quite a chill morning. We had some breakfast at our hostel and then we just went for a little coffee, which was quite nice. It wasn't
I had a peanut butter mocha.
Yeah.
It was quite heavy.
And I had a strawberry matcha, which was nice, but I don't think we'll go back there again. We'll maybe go somewhere else. So we're off to some rice terraces, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. Apologies for the change in audio quality, but
How does rice?
is it in the no?
Is it in the ground or does it grow up?
I think it's that little
As they
like.
say here, pan the camera around.
I think it's that little wheaty bit. Like,
Is this the rice?
is this the rice? I think this is the rice. If anyone knows,
Yeah.
tell us in
That
the
would be
comments.
Appreciated.
But apologies for the naivety and what's the other word?
Stupidity.
Stupidity. Yeah. Back on our food grind, and we're at Fucky Bakery. We're having focaccia. No, I said that seriously. Graham, focaccia. And and to drink, we've got a jam and soda. It looks really nice. Taste test. Shoot egg. I'm just a bit thrown off by the density. The taste is good, but jammy. That texture. So,
Hi guys.
Focky Bakery for me was a bit of a flop.
I want to say it's Foche, not Focky.
Okay, sorry that you're the name police. Anyway, that doesn't matter because the sentiment's the same. It was not as good as I'd built it up in my head to be. So the disappointment is slightly there.
Bryony got a smoked ham cold cut focaccia.
Also, we do know it's focaccia, but a joke that we call it focaccia, and that's why I burst out laughing earlier because of the joke. Anyway, Tamzin's was good. You enjoyed yours.
Yeah, I got it's really loud.
It's so noisy.
I got a cheese
have-
sandwich, which was cheese, mustard, and hot honey with a little slither of pickle.
Yeah, it was
And
quite nice
that
actually.
was divine.
Yeah.
Delicious.
But we're in and out, and now we're just
The jam soda.
Oh, and the
was
jam
actually
soda.
Hope-worthy.
As you seen in the video, was not really our vibe.
Oh my god, it was like frog spawn in that.
We're quite texturally averse to things, I think.
Sensitive.
We're sensitive, yeah. Anywho, we're now walking back to the hostel, maybe do a wee bit of shopping while we're on the way.
Give them a wee look at what we're looking at
Look
right
at this.
now.
Wow. Beautiful.
If you would like an idea of how hot it is, Briony, if you care to zoom into my upper lip. Literal beads of sweat. that's how you know. First purchase of the trip. Tote bag and some stickers.
Very nice. Model it for us.
And the tote bag is lined.
Oh. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Wow.
Hello. Just a little visualization of what the traffic was like at this time.
There's who's about to get ran over. Traffic is pretty crazy. And you have to pretty much go on the road at all times.
We also visited some waterfalls. Unfortunately, the majority of that footage is lost, as well as the Holy Spring Temple, which was nice to see and we're glad we saw it. However, it's not somewhere we would revisit. And the two waterfalls that we did visit were also really nice and very, very pleasant. We spent a morning with a taxi driver we found on the side of the road visiting these places, which was well worth the trip.
We also went to go and see a fire dance, which was really good. That was really funny, really chaotic, but it was good.
Now that you've seen the lovely few days that we had in Ubud and all of the positive things that occurred to us, we unfortunately are going to go back to some of the adversities that we have faced.
I go to edit some of this footage and download it all onto my iPad because I was going to edit it on my iPad, and something happened, and it is my fault. I do take responsibility, and majority of the footage is gone. A lot of the footage in Ubud, we've got maybe like a day's worth, but there's a couple of other really nice days that are gone now.
Yep, and some nice meals that we ate that unfortunately we've lost. However, we do have plenty of photographs, so we're going to pepper some of them in now. Number one, the Sweet Orange Walk. Absolutely beautiful. Would highly recommend doing that if you're looking for a nice walk to do in Ubud, but feels like the countryside.
Campihan Ridge Walk. That was also really nice. Short, about 20 minutes there and 20 minutes back. 40 minutes in total. Really nice. Beautiful scenery. I decided that I wanted to get on well as well. So
Because she felt left out.
I felt left out, so I thought it was my turn.
Yeah.
And the day after that was our travel day. So
To Lombok.
Tuesday was our travel day from Ubud to Lombok, which was approximately 6 hours.
Yes, for those of you that don't know the travel time, we were generally aware of it. However, it did feel very long. Possibly because Tamsin has been unwell, but the truth is that a 2 hour taxi journey, a 2.5 hour fast boat, and then another 2 hour taxi to cut to Lombok is quite a long journey and does really eat into a huge part of your day.
It is long.
So keep that in mind if you're going to do that journey.
You were okay, and then we're a bit wet.
I pretty much spent the whole of Tuesday with my eyes closed and fighting for my life.
Literally.
Literally. It was
It
really
was
rough.
It was very
and
grim.
Um,
Tamsin unfortunately spewed in the majority of the toilets on the journey from the boat to a random shack toilet at the port to this hostel. And then
and I'm still alive.
she's still alive.
So I must have been doing something right. But let me tell you, I'd maybe suggest if you can. I'm glad I did it. but it is not nice spewing in the toilet of someone that is just taking a pee right in front of you. The smell is really next level. It's a really humbling experience, actually. Very humbling. I don't recommend at all. Um, However, the boat was fun for a part of
The
it.
short period of time that it was fun.
And then it went a little bit downhill.
Another thing to add, if you're considering doing the journey from Bali to Lombok, if you sit on the top of the fast boat, you will get absolutely drenched.
And by drenched, we mean like soaked.
Yeah,
Drenched.
like our clothes were, we had to wring them out almost. So we arrive at the port on Lombok. I, unfortunately, due to my congestion, can't actually hear out of one ear. And Tamsin can't communicate with anyone. So there's that. Anyway, enough on that. We're moving on to today.
Turn around.
You look rough. Hey, we're at the Mad Monkey Hostel in Lombok and we just got our first bag of washing done. We got this, which was 5 kilos of laundry done.
Oh my god.
And it smells nice, for
120k.
so that's like £6 maybe. We're quite happy with that. We've also just been to the beach, and we look like we've been to the beach.
Bit sandy.
What the hell is that?
Yes.
All was well in the world. Our faith in our trip was restored.
Until the taxi driver comes to pick us up and we get back home. I say home, back to the hostel, and we realise, oh, we may be slightly burnt.
Now, we would just like to add that this is not for lack of sun cream. Tamsin and I have been wearing Factor 50 UV plus the entire time we've been here. We also reapplied while we were there. I think the truth is, our Scottish skin is no match for the sea, so we are well and truly crispified. I don't know if you can see my face. I've had to slather myself in Sudocrem because it hurts so much. Oh my god, that looks terrible. Oh!
Right.
That looks terrible.
That looks so bad. As you can see, that is actually quite terrifying. So we don't feel particularly good about tomorrow and how we're going to feel tomorrow.
No, we feel ill.
But surely this is an all-time low. So can it only get up from here?
Yep.
We will find out.
There is another thing that occurred that we just would like to add while we're here. We returned back to the hostel, salty and sore, to find all my retainers that I wear so that my teeth don't go wonky after having braces for a couple of years were infested with ants. The straw that broke the camel's back.
A really funny thing that happened while we were on the beach is Bryony has a soft spot, and
No,
if you tell her a sob story, she's done. So this lady who was selling bracelets,
I'm an empath, okay?
she bought a sarong from a lady because she
She told me that she was abducted when she was 17 and forced into a marriage she didn't want to be in. Now she just wanted success for her children, but she couldn't afford the uniform for her children. That's why she was selling stuff on the beach. What is a gal to do with that story? That's tragic.
buy a sarong.
So I put us wrong.
Before that, there was a lady that came and she literally sat down next to us. She was saying that she loved the color of Bryony's skin. You're so white.
I was like,
You're
well,
so
not
white. This
I'm
is
not
so
white.
beautiful.
I'm not white anymore. I am lobster red now.
But she was loving the color of Bryony's skin. She was saying like, "Oh, do you want a pink? Do you want a bracelet? Like, I have loads of bracelets. What color do you want? Blah 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 blah." Bryony was like, "No, I'm okay." She's like, "Well, do you want a pink bracelet?" Because she could see that Bryony was in pink. I had pink shorts on, and Bryony's like, "No, no, no, it's okay, it's okay." And then she's sitting there and she goes, "Pink bracelet."
And Tamzin and I were done.
Honestly, it was so funny.
Pink bracelets.
Both of us were giggling away. Thankfully, we did not fall for her tactics.
Yeah.
However, that was quite a funny part
Yeah.
of the day.
So now we're in bed in our private room at the Mad Monkey Catalan listening to the tunes blaring outside of those that are happy and thriving and not burnt and whatever the opposite of thriving is. I also have just realised we're in matching pajamas. So yeah.
We would also like to put a disclaimer out here that like we're not usually like this.
No, we're very well people.
And
Very
I think
well, sensible people.
We do bounce back really really quickly, but this week has been really tough. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, so I think we just need to bear with us until we get back to our normal selves.
Yeah. We also would like to be honest about our trip and be honest about our experiences so that if anyone is watching this video thinking that they're gonna go and do a similar trip, they maybe have an idea of something of things that could happen and things that they might experience. So this is us signing off. Onwards and upwards from here. Fingers crossed. Hopefully next time you see us we will not be red and will just be a normal Scottish colour. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.
Bye.